Woke up with the light, a sky so blue upon my eyes. With a thankful heart, today is another brand new
All over the world, welcome back again. This is Mr. Osama Muqbil, the English teacher and the self-improvement coach. How are you doing? Hope you are pretty good wherever you are. Today, dear friends, we're going to learn something extremely important and very exciting simultaneously. Today's lesson revolves around idioms. Idioms, what does that expression mean? The idiom is a group of words that have a special meaning. We don't understand these words one by one. You have just to know that these words are understood as a whole to express different situations or different feelings. Give me an example. When you say that this question is a piece of cake, you don't say, what does that mean? What is the relation between the question and the piece of cake? It doesn't make any sense. No, over and over again. Dear friends, you have to know that these idioms are not understood this way. They are not understood literally because these expressions have a deep meaning or meanings behind the words. When I say that this question is a piece of cake, look at this. I'm sure that you are good enough to understand its meaning. And by the way, I use this expression all the time. So when I say this question is a piece of cake, I don't have to think about its answer. I can answer it in no time. It's just a piece of cake. Surely it means it's very simple. So when you say that this question or this presentation or this task or this exam is a piece of cake, it means that it's very simple, super easy, and so on and so forth. Today, actually, we're going to study a couple of idioms that are used to express three different situations. When you are happy, when you are sad, and when you are busy. Surely you're going to learn three different idioms for each situation, but that doesn't mean that these are all the idioms that are used to express your business, your sadness, or your happiness. There are many other, idioms you can learn yourself, but these are the most common idioms used to express your situation when you are happy, sad, or busy. So all you have to do now is to stay with us and learn these idioms. So let's set the ball rolling. By the way, let's set the ball rolling. It doesn't mean that you bring a ball and then you roll it on the ground. This is another idiom, by the way. When someone says to you, it's time to get the ball rolling, or it's time to set the ball rolling, it means let's get started. So let's set the ball rolling. Here we go, dear friends. We will start with the first group that talks about happiness. Number one expression is on cloud nine. When I got my driving license, I was on a cloud nine because I failed many times at first. So when I got it, I felt I was on a cloud nine. My driving license was like a very wonderful achievement I made. So how did you feel when you got your driving license? I felt that I was on a cloud nine when I got my driving license. Number two, full of joys of a spring. Full of joys of a spring. Full of joys of a spring. When I aced the highest score on the English quiz yesterday, I was full of joys of a spring. I was full of joys of a spring. Number three, on top of the world. On top of the world. Not world. Please, not world. It's pronounced this way, world, world. How did you feel when you scored the winning goal in the soccer match last year? I felt that I was on top of the world. I felt that I was on top of the world when I scored the winning goal. So, these are the three expressions that can be used to express your happiness. On a cloud nine, full of joys of the spring, and number three, on top of the world. Now the second group. Busy. These idioms are used when you are busy. Number one, I am up to my eyes. I am up to my ears. And also you can say I am up to my neck. When you are up to your ears, when you are up to your neck, when you are up to your eyes, it means that you are very busy. Hey bro, why didn't you come to my birthday party? I'm sorry, I was up to my eyes. I was up to my ears. I was up to my neck. Now the second expression, the second idiom here is sort of funny. As busy as a beaver or as busy as a bee. You know, the beaver is an animal that is always engaged in making its house across a river. So when you say that someone is as busy as a beaver or as busy as a bee, it means that this person has no time to do anything else except the things he or she is engaged in. You know that my mother is as busy as a bee, or she is as busy as a beaver. She works from the morning until the end of the day to meet our wants and needs. May Allah bless her and bless all moms all over the world. So are you as busy as a beaver? I don't know. You can tell us about yourself. Number three, to have a lot on your plate. Are you joining us this weekend? We are going to the beach. I'm sorry, I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. Plate means dish, but it doesn't mean that you have a lot of food to eat. No, as I told you, here we have a special meaning of this expression. When you say that you have a lot on your plate, it means that you are super busy. You don't have enough time to hang out with your friends, to go shopping, or to do anything else. Because, you know, you have tasks, maybe you have a lot of homework, maybe you have some exams to study for and prepare yourself for, and so on. Now the last group has three idioms used when you are sad. Number one, reduced to tears. When my boss criticized me in public, I was reduced to tears. I was reduced to tears. One more time. When my boss told me off in public, I was reduced to tears. Number two, to have the blues or to feel blue. By the way, the color blue is generally used to express sadness, depression, or gloom. When you feel upset, frustrated, depressed, or sad, generally you can use the color blue. I feel blue when I don't have anything to do. I feel blue when I don't have anything to do. Or they had the blues when they lost the match. They had the blues when they lost the match. I felt blue when I lost my grandfather. I felt blue when I lost my grandfather. Down in the dumps. Down in the dumps. Down in the dumps. How did you feel when you failed on the English exam? I was down in the dumps. I was down in the dumps. How did you feel when your closest friend died of cancer? I was down in the dumps when my closest friend died of cancer. I was down in the dumps. So these are the three expressions that are used to express your sadness. You can say, that I was reduced to tears. I had the blues, or I felt blue, and finally down in the dumps. By the end of this video, I'd like to thank you for watching it and tell them, please don't forget to like this video and the other videos we release and we are going to release in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel in case you feel that it's good and useful enough. And finally, don't forget to hit the bell to be up to date with the videos we release from time to time. What I want from you now, please don't forget to write in the comments below your feelings, or you can share with us one of the experiences you had in the past when you felt happy, sad, or super busy, so that you can use these expressions we have just explained to you. And don't forget that English is not that hard to swallow. With determination, love, passion, enthusiasm, and positivity, you can learn English as excellently and wonderfully as possible. Until I see you again next week, with a new video and another piece of information. I wish you an awesome weekend full of love, passion, inner peace, and all kinds of ecstasy. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a nice week.